Hello. Dirty Trucking, Dirty Trucking. 4:30 p.m. Out here at taking a little chill break. My favorite place. I hit up Dairy Queen. I'm at a Dairy Queen out here and get my favorite. You know, this is my kickoff to the summer. I always got to hit them up. I get a vanilla dipped in chocolate. I love me some Dairy Queen. So this summer I will be hitting this place up quite regular. So I'm sitting out here taking a break, chilling, my ice cream. Been noticing suspicious activity again. Yes, again is with the Uber app, and I'm just tripping at the stuff I'm seeing. I've never seen an app toggle buttons off that I have set. Now you can go in there and set your settings. We done it with our own e-logs and stuff. You can set the background color and all that shit. I done set my app, and for some reason the toggle for the speed limit keeps coming back on all by itself, and I don't understand why that's happening. Excuse me, don't mean to be eating this delicious ice cream in front of y'all, but shit. It's good. But I don't know what the hell going on here. And if they can do all that with an app that's on my phone, what else is they doing? If you can toggle the speed limit button on my phone so it'll start popping up on the camera, because that is aggravating. Watching that little speed limit sign pop up and it don't be right to half the time in the area you're in. So I get back out here driving. The only way for it to be toggled on, somebody had to toggle it on. It don't come on by itself. And the only other way that the speed limit start popping up on the navigation is if I had completely unloaded, erased the app off the phone and reloaded it on the phone, because everything is set back to original settings there. But the toggle button for the speed limit was toggled on, and this is the second time that didn't happen. Also the volume had been cut off by itself, and I don't know why that's happening. I don't know why it's happening. Why in the hell would somebody be doing that type of shit through my app? Y'all truckers out there, I forgot what state that's in. I don't know if that's South Carolina. Got that Petro. Oh, the world's largest truck stop over there. What is that, an I-80 going to Iowa? I believe it's one in, I believe South Carolina. It's a Petro. And it's another one somewhere else that I used to frequent. It has a Dairy Queen in there. Y'all need to stop, pull your truck in and go get you one. Don't act like you don't be eating ice cream out there. That's one part. This is one part of me when I was a kid that ain't never going away. But back to this weird shit. Now, if they doing all that with my app, imagine what they could be doing with the numbers. That's right, I said it. The numbers. What were they doing that shit with the lottery? I told you years ago, I seen that shit on TV. I was at my house. I was still working for one truck plant when that happened. True story. I saw that shit on TV. Back here in Michigan. Well, back when they had just, because back here in Michigan, when lottery was out, they only had evening. They didn't have midday. They started coming out with that midday. Now, this is when midday came out. Used to have a lady on TV, used to pull the numbers. Started out with all these little balls in the machine where we can see them pull the numbers. That's back when lottery was honest. We can see the balls floating around and which one come out. That's when it was honest. Then they went digital with the shit. She was still on there talking about the numbers, but it was digital. Pop up the numbers. We ain't seen them drawn. There's some computer drawing and shit now. Some computer we ain't seeing. They just come on TV with some numbers that came out. Numbers we ain't seen. So how we know them numbers? What if they doing this little computer trickery with the numbers? I keep telling you, this shit that's going on has to do with the lottery. And I don't appreciate nobody using me to help others find winning scratch-offs, where to play to hit the Mega Million and all that shit. I don't like being used for that. You gonna sit up here, not pay me for the devastation that they caused me in my life, and then turn around and use me or something about me to help others win money from something you've been doing to me. Sounds crazy, but it ain't. I keep telling you. They ain't gonna come out with that. You think they gonna flat out tell you that's what they've been doing? What if you found out? What if they've been using ESP? You know, that would be a hell of a lawsuit. United States gets sued for the ultimate invasion of privacy. Or, I don't know if the United States initiated or whoever. The lawsuit would be the ultimate invasion of privacy. But somebody was using ESP or able to hear your thoughts. You know, that's the ultimate invasion of privacy. What if you found out somebody was doing that to you? What if you found out real reason everybody knew everything about you? Why those people, when you see them, they acting strange, they doing like this, like they listening to something? What if you found out, and possibly, I don't know the truth of this, but I'm just going off what's been happening to me. What if you found out they created a device? A device that's been used as a listening device, a eavesdropping device, and also others can hear your thoughts. Don't say technology ain't advanced that far. You got a goddamn talking AI robot that's in a TikTok video, and the motherfucker look real. Don't tell me that's like far-fetched. Because I remember back in the day of a story that China had created a device. It was a kissing device where it made people feel like they were being kissed. That was a story I ran across years ago. What if they created a device that can do more than that? And they had been selling a device. People have been paying top dollar, other countries, getting hold to this device and been doing stuff to you with the device. That would explain the weird stuff he was feeling, that I was feeling. Inhuman stuff. Stuff you shouldn't be feeling at all. Sudden pain, weight gain, stomach feel like it's inflating when you ain't doing nothing. All this other weird shit that I've been experiencing. It's not that far-fetched. But I think they done upgraded this shit. You've been running a numbers game with this shit. I mean, nobody can give me a reason why they will continuously keep coming in my apartment, specifically placing shit, taking shit, moving shit, going through shit. What would, if you rigged a gambling game that you have sole control over of what state is going to win, who's going to win, where they going to win, I don't understand why you got to come in my apartment. Is it just to get me to talk about what you've done? For me to notice what you've done? Because those are clues for me to get to talk about it. And then they be on my social media waiting for the clues. Is that what that is? You sit up and use me to help other people to win money. Didn't give me my lawsuit money. Oops. From what Warren Truck Plant did to me. Didn't give me shit. How about that? My ice cream is it's hot. It's 80-something degrees here in Detroit. In Michigan. 87. Didn't give me shit. But they're doing something through the phone where they're able to reset settings. I've noticed the app. I'm not getting trips as often as I used to. It's like they're waiting and selecting. They're selecting specific trips. I used to turn the app on and ping, 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 ping. Nah, it ain't. It ain't doing it like that no more. Then they lure me back out to certain areas. Why are you luring me out of those specific areas? Areas that's not of my peers. Let's put it that way. Areas where I've seen sign on stores that they have sold a Mega Million winner here, whatever. They keep luring me out in those areas. And they get in the car saying shit like, well, I hope you can find. You hope I can find what? What is it I've been finding? Have I been finding this shit? And you winning this shit? Is that how this works? Excuse me. It's starting to melt. I'm trying to figure out how the fuck something I talked about on the line when I was at Warren Truck Plant. True story. I talked about this shit on the line. I said, what if you can use psychic ability to play the lottery? Or what if somebody can be able to tell you the winning numbers? I talked about this on the line as a hypothetical. At Warren Truck Plant. Everything that's happened to me, the debt I'm in, all this shit has been talked about at Warren Truck Plant. While I was right there on the line. Everything. Even with trucking. I told him on the line, why would I get in trucking? Go out there, be gone away from home all day, not making no money, end up in debt. Ain't that what happened? I end up in debt. Stuff I told my son not to do, he ended up doing. Look how we living because of it now. And the stuff I told my son back when he was a kid, when I had my house on Beaconsfield. How would you know what I told my son in the house on Beaconsfield? Got to be some type of listening or eavesdropping device somewhere. Maybe use a satellite system. Is that a possibility? I'm just throwing some hypotheticals out there. Because I'm 100% positive this shit has everything to do with the lottery, the Mega Million Powerball. They wanted me in debt, spending my money, paying off debt, and keeping me broke. while they were using me, helped them find winning scratch off. Why you think they came in there? I got a glass cocktail table. Why you think they came in there and scratched up my table? They scratched up my table. They even scratched up my eyeglasses. They used to fuck with my eyeglasses when I used to leave them on the truck when I was out there over the road. True story. I had just got my eyeglasses. Took them out there on the road when I was still over the road. Had them on the truck. Come back. Picked them up. Somebody poured something on them that it ate the coating off of them. I had to take the glasses back. The eyeglass place couldn't explain how that happened. I picked the glasses up. That's back when my eye doctor was over there on Mac. They couldn't explain what happened. They don't know how what did you pour on there to blow the coating off of it. You can tell the coating, the protective coating had been ate off of there. These were brand new eyeglasses I just ordered, picked up. Had a TV on the truck. Somebody took their finger and pressed in the TV so tough that it broke the membrane, that membrane stuff, whatever you call that stuff in there. Took to Walmart because I'd asked the guy, how could this happen? And he told me what they did. He said they took their finger and they pressed on it until it did that. Somebody did that in my apartment at my TV, but they didn't mess it up. But they did that. They pressed on the TV in the corner. Ooh. Excuse me. One thing about ice cream, you gotta eat this shit fast. They did that at my house. What would be the purpose of that? Back to my story talking about that on the line about winning the lottery. I said, what if they can tell you the number that's gonna come out? And then I thought about myself and what's been happening. If they know the number that's gonna come out, or they know the numbers I'm playing to tell me what numbers to rearrange, then that means you know what number's finna come out. How do they know what number's finna come out? Making a mess here. How do they know? Y'all excuse me, this is some delicious shit. This Dairy Queen, the top of the line. This is exquisite. This shit like caviar. Not as nasty though. I mean, how do they know? How do they know where the winning scratch off is going to be to come in my apartment and scratch up something that they know? What they doing is doing shit that they know I'm going to notice. So I done figured out that part of your rigged shit. You got to do something that I'm going to notice in the apartment to get me to talk about it in the video. And I'm assuming that these motherfuckers is watching this shit in the video, wondering where this shit going to be. Because whatever it is you done in the apartment that I'm about to discuss, it's probably going to give them all the clues they need to find this shit. And I'm sick of that shit. They scratched up my brand new cocktail table when I first got it. And there's more scratches in there. They scratched up my eyeglasses. And they're still scratching up my eyeglasses. They messed up. They put water stains in my dining room table. A burn mark from a pan in my dining room table. All that happened when I was at Alton Towers. What if they're doing that? Now, if you can do all this shit with my app, what's to make me not believe that you're not doing this with the lottery? You're doing it with my app, simple app through the phone. They have to mess with my bank account. They have to mess with apps. On my truck, they used to cause shit to happen right before I go in the casino. And then I would notice what happened on the truck, and then I just walk through the casino and see who hitting where and when. When these party store owners They got these lottery machines in there want to win. They start playing with the gas, and I noticed the difference in my gas hands start going down faster than normal, or it ain't filling up. That's them that own them stores with the lottery machines in it. You start fucking with the gas. The hand on the gas. I noticed that. Filled up the other day. I put a picture on, I think it was on X. Put a picture on it. I just filled up. Ain't no way in the hell that needle should have went down as far as it did. I ain't drove but not even a mile away from the gas station. But it did. I had just filled up. I used to notice that shit with my truck. The gas would be low, but it seemed like I was putting more and more in my damn truck. Then all of a sudden, one day, it started back, just filling up normal. And then one time, then I started noticing it's taking more than what the needle saying is in here. Making me spend more. They didn't rip me off with gas. Out there with diesel out there. Doing that shit. I noticed that. They were doing that with my semi-truck. They always got to make... You ain't never noticed why I'm always getting a car that got codes popping up on the dash. A code got to pop up on the dash. You probably already got this car rigged. And this is another car from Florida with Florida plates. Why can't you give me cars with Florida plates? I'm just talking. All this stuff that happened to me is shit I done talked about on the line. Wouldn't it be a hell of a lawsuit? Get sued for using ESP to invade somebody's privacy. I remember when I was in a trucking company, and they were finna do a meeting. It was going to be one of those what you call it, the phone meetings, where we had to call in, and we'd hear the people from the company talking. And I remember the guy said something strange. I don't even know why he said it. Forgot what company I was with. Probably if I think on it, I'll probably remember. He was on there, you know, supposed to talk about the company, tell us the great things that's supposed to be going on. And then he said something that just shocked me. He said, we're not going to use ESP. This was a trucking company I was with. And we had a meeting. He wanted all the truckers, the company, to dial his number and log in. It'd be a meeting. You hear him talk. And he said that in the meeting. I remember hearing him say that. He said, we're not going to use ESP. Is that what you're doing? Are you using ESP? Use of ESP, or use of people who are able to hear and read people's thoughts, is an invasion of privacy. And like I said before, it would explain how they know every goddamn thing about me. It would explain everything. I just need to know, who is it? Who doing that? Who the fuck is going around listening to people's thoughts? You've been stealing my ideas. You've been preventing me from earning the best money I could earn. Uber started limiting my earnings. Saturday and Monday. Sunday and Monday was the worst earnings I've ever had. Got the same amount 2 days. So I ended up taking off Tuesday. I don't play games. When you start doing stuff, playing games with me at a company, and they start affecting what I can make, I'm not here to play games. And then on top of that, you are also the company, the reason why I'm behind in my bills, almost lost my apartment. And you playing games? Somebody is in the app. Is it the hacker in the app, or is this actually the maker of the app? Who is it? Because I don't understand why this shit going on. But I remember when I was in trucking, that company said, we ain't going to use ESP. So is that what you call it, what they doing? How they knowing all this shit? Is that the code name for it? Or you using ESP? Then you want to holler about somebody's mental health. And this ain't no mental issue. Ain't a goddamn thing mentally wrong with me. All I know is something going on. You're doing it through the computer. You're able to change shit on my goddamn phone. Somebody suggested I get another phone. This is another phone. Let me tell you about me when I got another phone. I had them. The first phone I got, it was brand new. Got it from T-Mobile. And at the location on 8 Mile, something was going on with the phone. Had to send it back and get a new one. The new one was this one. But T-Mobile needed the phone mailed to a T-Mobile location instead of to my home. So I get there to the location. I go in on Jefferson. And this is the second location. They always do the same thing with the phone. They'll come show me the phone. And then they'll walk back there in the back with the phone. But this time with the phone, let me tell you what they did. With the phone. You know the plastic covering that comes over the phone when it's brand new. It's the film, that plastic film. It's supposed to fit over the phone. When he brought the phone back out and took it out the box, it had the narrow film on there for the other model of phone like this that is narrower. And he think I didn't notice that. But they were always getting the phone and taking it to the back. What were you doing with it? Is it something in the phone? Did you hook something to the phone and download something into the phone? So every time I get a phone, I got to be bothered with this shit because you already got it in the phone. Because I was wondering how they get in the phone because I get all these weird downloads. Uber is taking too many excessive pictures of me. Uber got this thing where they want to take pictures of you, make sure you're the one driving the car. But they were doing it too much. They're doing it too much now. I just took a picture today. Took a picture, I think it was 2 days ago. I think it was Sunday. Wanted me to take a picture. Why you taking my picture that much? Who else will be driving the goddamn car? Why are you taking my picture like that? This is just some shit just be on my mind that I'm thinking about. Now, I'm just talking out loud, but I'm letting you know that I know that you've been using me and my property, the things I drive, to place your clues for, because you know I'm going to talk about it, for these other people to go out here and win. I ain't won no Powerball. I ain't won no Mega Million. Warren Truck Plant ain't paid me them 20 years of back pay they owe me. Profit sharing. Y'all ain't did shit. But you done rigged something now the way you using me to help other people while I'm sitting up here struggling. I barely had any money because I'm still playing catch up from the shit Uber did. I don't work for people that keep doing this shit. I'm not going to keep working for you doing this shit. I came here to make money. But for some reason, I think this company is doing to me what Warren Truck Plant did, and what everybody else been doing when I start working at your company. Playing games. It's Dirty Trucking now.